This week with a Friday game?
Well, our day off would be Saturday. We usually have our day off is Monday, so our day off would be Saturday. And so we came in yesterday afternoon since we had an early game and had meetings and just a slight walkthrough because they're still sore from the game. And today we came out. Tomorrow we're going on pads, and then Tuesday we'll be back in shells, and then we'll go from there. Just like so, we just flipped it and ran it from Sunday through Friday.
But Tuesday through Thursday would be normal Tuesday through Thursday, or
no? Monday today is like a Tuesday.
Okay. Yeah.
It's a little less difficult when you're at least staying at home to play in the game versus having that travel day.
Yeah, but we would have practiced that morning before we traveled, and especially with a night game type situation. But we would have done the exact same schedule. We would have done.
No bye week, and then adding a short week in there. Has it been difficult to try to come up with a schedule to keep your guys healthy?
This weekend's our mini bye week coming up. So that's how I tell them. That's y'all's bye week. No, we've just been going along. I don't think anybody's even blinked. I think they just keep going.
Anything looking in the film, something that jumped out at you that you didn't notice during the game, or gave you better understanding what happened?
Yeah, I still think that they were, not trying to make it totally simplistic, but I really think the third down situation and a fourth down, they made a fourth down, we didn't. You change 3 of those either way on third down, and we flip the 2 fourth downs. It's a little bit of a different football game, score-wise, and we're right there in the thick of it. They dominated on the third down, and we were terrible. That's basically what happened. Because it wasn't like they hit the reverse. I understand that, but we made them earn it for a lot of the game, and we were moving the ball and got stopped on some third downs. Third down's so critical. Everybody knows that, but it was such a drastic difference in the game that made it different.
And that goal line situation too after the interception.
Yeah, it was.
Just bothered you so much.
Yeah, it was. They made a good play on the first one, and then we overthrew a pass. If he throws it right, we walk in. We walk in untouched. And then we went for it on the fourth down and didn't make it.
What about that pass? It looked to me like he was low and it skipped. But was there something else involved? Was it a bad throw, or was there more going on?
Well, there's a guy that hit him right in the head. I don't understand why they. It was. Can't really say that. I can't say that. But to me, that was a big play in the game too. But we should have got in there on the other 2 downs before that. We shouldn't have had to go for it on fourth down.
Like Shaw was very complimentary of you after the game, and saying they really kind of had to run some trick plays to beat you guys.
Yeah.
Did you feel strong or feel good about how you guys held up on the straight up plays and with your in the trenches?
Well,
and things like that?
We played hard. They're a very physical football team, a very mature football team, and they knew what they were doing, and the quarterback got them in a lot of right positions and that type of thing. And so I thought they did a good job, of course, and we felt like we could play hard with them and do some things. And just like I said earlier, I was disappointed in our third down production on both sides of the ball. They made a few plays, and we didn't in those situations. But I think that we're physically starting to catch up with them a little bit.
What are a couple of your biggest challenges this week now?
USC is loaded with talent. I can't say it enough. They're loaded with talent, their offensive line. The offensive line we played at Stanford is excellent. They're big, they're huge, they're really, really good. They got 2 guys 350 and 360, and you go, can they move? And you watch them. They're like ballerinas. I mean, they can move and jump and they're athletic and they're huge. And their offensive line's good. The quarterback's a mature quarterback. They got really good running backs, good receivers. Their secondary is quick as lightning, and their D line's big and athletic. They got young Mike linebacker that's really good that we've known for a long time from Granite Bay, up in the Sacramento area. They're a really good football team. So there's a lot of things we need to be concerned about. And then, when you kick it to them, they get some good returners too. So you can't really, you're holding your breath the whole time. And our kids will be ready to go. They're excited about playing on ESPN.
You and I are old enough to remember USC when it was John McKay and Ricky Bell and racking up national championships right and left and Heisman Trophy. It's been different in the current era, but they're still able to recruit.
Oh yeah, they wasn't too long ago they were up for national champion
Sure,
after national champion,
sure.
not that long ago.
Right.
You know, they just hadn't, you know, I was kind of laughing at it the other day, not laughing, kind of felt, I don't know exactly what to say, but I've been here 2.5 years, they've had 4 head coaches.
Right.
So it's hard for them to have stability of having a great football team with that going on. They've got a lot of great football players, I know that.
When fans see a team coming in from Southern California in November, they say, oh, let's hope it snows or whatever, it's freezing. Do you ever look at it like that?
I hope there's 25 inches of snow on the ground and negative wind chill and the wind's blowing sideways. That might calm down some of their skill guys. But no, you go play, you know, it'll be a nice, pretty night for us, and it'll be a good game.
Actually, it's supposed to be cold, I think, isn't it? The high is 39, I think.
Yeah, it feels like it's -10, won't it?
Any chance you get Ryan Moeller back this week?
They're still. He's progressing. He's progressing. You know, he had the whiplash with his neck and all that stuff, so they're really being cautious there, which they should be. I want him back immediately, but we need to be very cautious on it. And I talked to his parents the other night, and we're just all hoping and praying that he can get back as quick as he can.
So that's more of a neck issue rather than concussion.
Right now, you know, his concussion systems have gone way down. But if you've ever had whiplash before, you know how that is, and that bothers other. It makes you have headaches too. So we're just being careful on all of that situation to make sure everything's exactly like it should be.
Is John Lascelles kind of taking over that right tackle spot, or are you still tinkering with things over
No,
there?
we'll still play Sam. John started last week, and we'll see how practice goes this week. He'll start, but John has, to me, has really improved after his first game each week in practice, and then the next game he's played well. I think he's kind of getting his feet wet, and he's battling hard in there.
And Jared, will he be back this week?
Jared, will find out a little bit more today. His symptoms were good yesterday on the concussion symptoms. We'll find out how they put him through all the different protocol, and the trainers and the doctors they let me know.
Are we
And
still
so they're in that. He's in that protocol deal. So he's low enough now that he can start doing all the testing and running and all that. So we'll see how he does with that.
Are we still asking about Michael Atkins, or is
Michael is going to run tomorrow. We'll see how he feels and runs, and go from there. Hamstrings are interesting deals.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks.